Hey, this is Aaron. Today we're going to be talking about some Cobalt Tech. All right, today we're going to talk about buffer systems and why are buffer systems so important? Why do we refer to it as a system? Your rifles have different gas lengths, get different barrel lengths, different muzzle devices. Some are suppressed, some are not. And as we make changes to one side of the gun, it affects everything else in the operating system of the gun. From butt to tip, you've got the buffer, the spring setup, the carrier, the gas system, the muzzle device, and any accessories on top of that. The previous Pro buffer system from Cobalt was focused on efficiency. We have now been looking at improving upon and how can we take that efficiency, put some massive reliability and simplicity into the platform. We've partnered over the last year with VLTOR weapon systems and their A5 system. So for those that aren't aware of the A5, we were using VLTOR 5-position tubes. This is a standard carbine tube. This is an A5 tube. You'll see there's a 3/4 of an inch difference in the A5. It's 7-position and longer. You can see right there. And that's to accommodate a longer buffer. The VLTOR A5 CK buffer system. This is a standard A5 with a anti-tilt feature on the front here. This anti-tilt and preload system does two things. This mates in the back and creates a more linear movement. And when we talk anti-tilt, what we're referring to is a traditional flat on flat vibration. This system eliminates that vibration and that constant tilt down a buffer system or the buffer tube and creates simplicity out of it. This feature goes inside, but you can also see that it doesn't fully go inside. That preload system is important because as this is traditionally going to be sitting on a retaining pin, and it's going to be, depending on the upper, you always have variations in there, it's going to be a little bit set forward. This ensures that you get a preload on any system that you're putting it in. So as you have that movement, that back and forth on a standard mating of these, any movement that you add into the gun that's not straight back and straight through is recoil, whether that's from vibration, whether that's from excessive movement, all of that translates into recoil. And by combining these pieces, we've simplified and made efficient that process, therefore eliminating some of that recoil. One thing to be aware of, instead of just popping this back pin and rotating it out, you will just need to take both down to pull it off to get inside of there. Lastly, if you look at your rifle, you're typically going to see anodized marks on the buffer from the carrier. You've got a steel piece hitting on aluminum. This is no different. When you take this off, you'll notice some marking around the edges on that angled piece on that feature. And that's just where the bolt carrier group is mating to that. So you get some removal of anodizing. Don't be alarmed when you see that. For more information, go to our website, make sure to sign up for our newsletter and follow us on social. If you have any questions, feel free to email us.